we had thousands or tens of thousands of service providers and customers with balances on the balance sheet. Those balances were not segregated from the corporate cash. Okay. And so I'm there 72 hours and I figured this out. I'm looking at it and I don't have a banking background, but I'm pretty sure this isn't right. My very first CFO title was at Elance. And the first thing I did when I got there, I spent like the first 3 days just poring over their financial statements at a very granular level. Again, CPA, I really needed to understand the debits and the credits, where the revenue was coming from, and in particular, how the balance sheet was structured, the capitalization, the burn rate, et cetera. And one of the things that I found in those very first days was Elance is an online marketplace for services. Service providers would have virtual storefronts on the types of services they provide, and project consumers would post a project and in a reverse auction bid against that project. Someone would win, perform the services, uh, and pay the service provider. And as a result of that, you had customer accounts. The service provider had cash, had a cash account. Uh, the uh, the buyer of the service also had a cash account. We had thousands of now they take their funds out of those accounts fairly quickly, but we had thousands or tens of thousands. There was nothing nefarious here. They just didn't know, right? So but they were breaching some very serious rules that had very serious consequences. And so within my first 72 hours of this job, I call an emergency board meeting in my very first CFO gig. I explained this all to the board. Our attorneys there shaking their head affirmatively that what I stated was really a genuine risk. And then they asked, well, how do we fix it? And basically, we passed the hat. And within my first week, I raised, I think, just under $20 million. So we got the capital back, and then we, of course, segmented these accounts and got it right. And then we were able to move forward.